Just go with this camera. We are all over the place as our cameras have gotten changed, and we apologize as we come in. I slid in like Chris Collinsworth there. I did. You see the slide? Hold on. Let's do it again. There it is. Don't worry. We'll get everything fixed up because I don't got the logo behind me either. Who was in here earlier? Oh, Newsmakers.
Yes.
Newsmakers. That's why there was... Oh, they usually get like 4 or 5 people. You know that's going to be a good episode then.
That's how, yeah. Jane usually does a great job of
Jane,
guests
yes,
on
absolutely.
Here, so.
Make sure you guys are checking out. Who am I? Who am I today? Who is visiting Jane?
Jason Fink, the Williamsport, Lycoming County Chamber of Commerce.
All right. Well, you know what they're probably was talking about?
That I don't know.
Oh, you said Lycoming County.
Yeah, Lycoming County.
I thought you said Williamsport for some reason.
Oh, Williamsport / Lycoming County Chamber of Commerce.
Okay, you did say Williamsport
yes.
then. Yes. So you know what the Williamsport Chamber of Commerce is probably getting pretty excited about?
I'm sure they're excited about the Little League World Series coming up soon.
Absolutely. So you better be tuning in to that episode of Newsmakers then. I bet you there's going to be some crossover.
I'm sure there will be.
We should have got him in for us. I got to get in touch with Jane tomorrow, get that guy's number.
See what kind of revenue that brings in.
Hey, we're going to be out there for 10 or 11 days, you know?
That we will be, looking at the calendar that you so kindly printed out.
Yeah, I was up quite late last night making that.
Figuring out logistics.
Hey, you got to be ahead of the game, right?
Yeah, no, it's better to be early than late.
Any suggestions? I'm legit asking. Any suggestions? Anything you think I messed up on or we need to look at differently?
I just looked at it briefly because I was trying to get stuff in for today's episode with, we have Jaylen Brown's presser Hall of Fame game today.
Oh, I forgot to bring my laptop in. When's kickoff?
It's...
And do we want... Okay, do
15?
we want... I mean, the game's on WBRE. What do we do?
The game is on NBC. Yeah, WBRE.
Oh, we got to get picture-in-picture. You got to be watching WBRE and the 2822 Now app at the same time. How can they do that? Can they do that? If they have Roku TVs. Roku TVs probably could do that.
Yeah, you can probably choose, because sometimes, at least on some of the apps, you can choose what you want to watch, whether that's YouTube,
My mom just texted me. She's mad. She can't figure out how to turn on the Ted Lasso premiere because I watched it last night. We share an Apple. We got the Apple family. Yeah, we got the Apple family. She's like, "How come the Ted Lasso thing? How do I start it over?" I watched it. You watched? You don't? Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah, I think we talked about it. Yes, I have not
and
watched.
I said I was too depressed to watch it last night. I watched it. Look at me, I'm smiling today. It does it every time. He's so good. And I was worried. I was like, you know what? You had a good, it's like the Jordan with the comeback. Do we need to see it? He hit the jumper, the fadeaway, the tongue was out, spitting out tea. Ted, we're so happy to have you back.
So Ted Lasso cheers everyone up.
He really does. Look at me. I'm glowing today because of Teddy. That's actually also a good show on NBC, on Peacock.
It's always a good watch.
You watch Ted?
I've watched. Yeah,
Ted's good, man.
No, he is.
Seth MacFarlane knows what he's doing.
He does.
Look at us plugging all the WBRE entities, cross-platforming, getting the word out there. And if people at home can't figure out, also filling for time because we're loading up all the graphics and the shows and everything like that.
I think we've got most.
How long can we go here on
everything in there?
Well, no, I'm more also saying, how long can we go here on the first night of football without talking about football? It's football, baby.
It is.
Let me get my DraftKings Zach. Oh no, or FanDuel or whoever Brovada, whoever wants to sponsor us. DraftKings, FanDuel, Brovada, Caesars. All you guys, come sponsor us. 2822 Sports. We'll pitch you guys. I'll make some. I actually do gotta get a little action. Can you get action in Pennsylvania? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, everything's live now in 50 states because of Cauchy and all of those rulings.
Yep, that was a big ruling.
You're not a big gambler?
No, Just haven't gotten into it.
It's a good thing. Don't get into it if you don't have to.
And occasionally I'll try and jinx the Steelers' opponents by putting a couple dollars down on the Steelers' opponents. Sometimes I win, sometimes I don't.
I'll tell you what, though. You know what? You and I, though, this year, we're going to be playing for something that's a lot more, in my opinion, a lot more valuable, prevalent, and holds a higher accountability even than gambling in Vegas sometimes. We're going to be making our picks live here on air for both college and the NFL.
I was going to say,
Yeah, you were talking about it earlier. You're like, oh, yeah, we're going to make high school picks. I'm like, whoa. I don't think we can do that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry if I mentioned that. No, we will not be making high school.
But yeah, we are going to be making our picks. And here's the thing that I found. When you make your picks and people can hold you to it, like Freezing Cold Takes or our viewership here in the NEPA, that stings a lot worse than even having to pay the guy or, put some more funding into your account here.
Yeah, it does. So then it's like a personal thing.
Yeah.
See the person, know the viewer, know the area. Hurts worse.
Walking through Wegmans and having them say, like, great job picking. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't go well.
Are you excited to make picks this year?
Yeah, I've always enjoyed making picks.
We'll Penn State we'll make some picks on. Does Bucknell get lines? FCS?
I'm sure some site has.
Yeah, you're probably right. But yes, no, make sure you guys are tuning in. 28-22 Sports Night. There is a lot going on coming up. We are excited for the future here of 28-22 Sports Night, including we're going to be live on Monday. You excited for that? Well, we're going to be on location on Monday. On location on Monday.
That's always exciting. We've had one other on location show with the NASCAR.
Pocono.
Yes, Pocono. That worked really well. And it's always fun to get off. Not that this
out of the
bad,
office. Yeah, but get
out of the office, talking to, players, coaches, getting out there and just having a good time, talking football. Probably, again, get off topic every now and then. But.
Listen, I know it's an early morning for us for come Monday, but you excited football's back?
Yeah, high school football around here is always a great time. Never a dull moment come Friday nights. Some really passionate fan bases in this area, as you'll see, going out starting in what 3 weeks.
3 weeks from tomorrow.
3 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, starting in 3 weeks, I think you'll really see just how much football means to some of the schools in this area and how seriously it is taken.
3 weeks from tonight, we have East Stroudsburg kicking off their season. Yes.
Yes. Seton Hill?
Yes. So that is the first football game, really, truly, in the NEPA. High school starts up on the 29th. Penn State starts the 5th. Yeah, they start on the 5th. That's the 3rd. Is the Mayor's Cup game where we'll be at live. That will be exciting. Kings and the Wilkes. Yeah, that's the Thursday night. Yeah,
because you thought it was originally the week before.
I did. I was freaking out.
Yes, that is the 3rd. That's always a fun contest. So probably try to set something up with both coaches.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got a ton coming up. We really do. We'll be at Southern Columbia on Monday.
That's good. Yeah.
Defending state champs, number one team in the state. Have the rankings come out?
Let me see what Max Preps has them in their respective bracket.
But either way, we've talked to Coach. We'll be out there on Monday. They got practice, 2 of them, 9 a.m., 2 p.m. We'll be out there all day. So make sure you're tuning in because we'll be on Facebook Live. We'll be on YouTube that day. We'll be Instagram Live. Not to mention, our 4, 5, and 6 p.m. broadcasts on WBRE. and WYOU. We're gonna have we're gonna be on location for our sports night as well.
Right now, they're 43rd in the state.
Okay, I don't know how I got number one team in the state then.
Maybe number one. Maybe it could be the number one team in their conference.
Yeah, it might be in the area.
But yes, Southern Columbia.
But they
always
are
uber talented.
They're the defending state champs.
Well, yes, and defending state champs in what was it 2A?
Okay. Oh
So
no.
there's 6.
Okay. Is there that's the overall rankings? Do you have the 2A rankings?
I could pull those up real quick.
Yeah, pull up the 2A rankings, not the overall. I understand that. Yeah, no, certainly when you factor in the, your 6A, 5A, 4A schools. Yeah, absolutely.
It's still impressive to be 43rd.
No, absolutely. I'm not poo-pooing that. Trust me.
They 2A. What is Southern Columbia actually? They might be a little lower than that.
All right, well, Ricky, why don't we do this?
Yes,
why don't we
we're gonna take a break.
And I'll reset the cameras. We'll get that all set. Not to mention, I'm going to grab the laptop because we're going to have some real-time reaction as Carson Beck and the Cardinals are taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Kenny Pickett and the Carolina Panthers.
Okay, I wasn't sure who was getting the start. I wasn't sure who was
Kenny
getting the start.
Pickett.
All right, so we're going to be watching some NFL football with you as well. Don't go anywhere. Unless you're going to WBRE to watch the game, we understand that. But make sure in the same time you're watching us on your second screen, little picture-in-picture action. 28-22 Sports Night right here on the CTV Now app. Carson Beck with his legs just got a first down.
Yeah, you won't be hearing that. I know Carson Beck had a nice TD run in the.
No, you know what? Actually, they said though that the Beck looks really good at camp. They said that he looks really good, and he's putting balls in places that none of the other quarterbacks there can. Hey, give me the remote.
Oh.
Yeah, let me see if I can get it up on the big screen for you. Slide it over. There we go. It's all right. We're trusting the process, baby.
Yes, Carson. Well, again, I don't know if you've seen some of those clips coming out of Arizona's camp there, right?
Yeah, he looks good.
The camp as a whole, not just Carson Beck. The drop passes, the overthrows.
Oh, yeah.
Now again, they don't. So again, we'll see
the
what
Cardinals
happens. Carson Beck will probably be guaranteed to see some type of play time this year.
I don't know, man. Brissett's supposed to be the guy.
This $15 million to me isn't like, oh, you're the guy. It's like, you know what? You're probably a bridge quarterback, and you're all I have at this point. So,
what's Rodgers making this year?
I think he's around 30.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, $15 million definitely is not on the. And I mean, when has Jacoby Brissett been anything other than a bridge quarterback?
Exactly.
Maybe in Indy that first time.
Again, he's a suitable bridge quarterback. He's not. He's never been like
the guy. Yeah, no, agreed.
The guy.
So how quickly do you think? Again, we realize at home no one is necessarily a Carolina Panthers fan or an Arizona Cardinals fan. However, tonight is the first night of football. So everyone is either an Arizona Cardinals fan or a Carolina Panthers fan because you just put your first parlay in for the year and you're realizing as the third team is coming onto the field, like, oh, why did I do this? You know what was a bad one I used to do? I used to do a Royal Rumble and Pro Bowl parlay. That's when I recognized I had trouble. I had problems.
A Pro Bowl. That is the last thing.
Yes, a Pro Bowl and a Royal Rumble parlay.
That's something right there.
Well, I mean, it was after because it used to be after the Super Bowl, so it was like this is the last hurrah.
Yeah, but the Pro Bowl is just like
I know.
Pro Bowl's frustrating.
I know. I'm not saying that I'm proud of what I used to do. I'm just saying that it is what it is.
Oh, as long as you've realized it at this point.
What did Adrian just say to me? The first set of The first step of admitting the first step is admitting the problem.
Yes, the first step is admittance. Like,
Now,
I have
granted,
a problem.
I had called myself something else at that point in time, but notice how Ricky did not disagree. But it's okay. It's okay.
As long as you realize you had a problem, and that's that type of parlay. Certainly, I think.
Okay,
that nails it. Like after that, especially again, did you lose that and you're like, okay, you know what? If I'm betting on the Pro Bowl and Royal Rumble.
Wait, hold on. My favorite part of this is that you're more upset about the Pro Bowl than the Royal Rumble.
Because the Pro Bowl, I get it. WWE knows who's gonna win that, but like the Pro Bowl, those guys aren't trying. Those guys don't care about. They don't care about your parlays in regular games. I don't think they're gonna care about. Oh, this guy had me at 2.5 touchdowns today. Oh, I didn't get that.
You're breaking down the fact that I'm betting on the Pro Bowl more than I bet on WWE wrestling. I love it.
Because the Pro Bowl's just become a sad like that. The Pro Bowl used to have a standard. Like used to compare players like. This player, now you're like, again, Shadur Sanders made it with a negative TD to interception ratio at quarterback.
Was the last real play of the Pro Bowl when Sean Taylor destroyed Brian Moorman?
Yeah, probably. Again, I don't think there's a way to repair it either. That's the sad part. I don't
think
there's
not. There's
not. And mostly I think the NBA's. I don't know if you tell me which Pro Bowl is the best. Maybe it's probably baseball.
I was gonna say I still like. Actually, no, hockey is the best because they do the 3-on-3 and they have the tournament now, and it's not. It's completely. But no, baseball. I really enjoyed this year's MLB game. Actually,
yeah. Again, baseball might be the best out of every single one of them.
Yeah, basketball has had a couple of great ones.
I think it took a step in the right direction with the format of this year's.
Yeah. Well, again, they've had some stinkers, but they've also had a couple of great ones.
They have.
I mean, that one with Michael Jordan and Kobe was incredible. But oh my God, I'm crying here. Thank you, Ricky. I literally just was like, yeah, come on, man. Let me have it. Yeah, Ricky, way to step up when throwing the pitch. Where are we sitting? 8:20. All right, let's take another quick break. Let's get a quick one in now because I want to try to get the game up for us so we can get some real-time reaction. And again, it's football season. We've hinted about it. We've joked about it. We've tried to get through July. We called the summer of soccer football season. It's football season. We've been at media days every day this week. We got another one tomorrow. We're both pounding the phones with head coaches, getting practice schedules and rosters and everything for next week as we're going to be out on the road 4, 5, 6 days of next week. Not to mention Little League's right around the corner. So
yep, that's what 13 days.
Yeah, I mean the parade is. We got the parade and the welcome picnic on Tuesday as well. So we got a lot more in store for you tonight as well on 2822 Sports Night. Don't go anywhere. We're just gonna try to get some football on because guess what? It is football season here in the NEPA. I'm trying for you, Ricky. I promise.
Oh, you're good.
I'm gonna next break. I'll log into my Peacock just to get that up on the big screen.
Yeah, I forget. Nick might have his YouTube TV or something logged in here.
Okay, because was it?
Yeah.
All right. I know it's possible. I ran out there trying to find Gronsky. We're on NBC. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I know. Do you see what the problem is though? Like, I understand how terrible tonight's game is going to be. I understand that there's not going to be any players playing in this game likely that will matter. Kenny Pickett, back. But for the most part, we don't know who a lot of these guys are. But I need football that badly. Like, I need it like I'm about ready to be like, hey, Ricky, take another break right now. Let's figure this out. Like, let's just get them all in. We'll do a full half hour in a row just to figure it all out.
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
Do you miss football this much as well? Like, do you understand the feeling I'm expressing at the moment?
Of course, yeah. No, I get what you're saying. It's things that obviously, again, it doesn't think that it's coming back, but yeah, it's.
You trying to be
pretty long,
positive
yeah.
or negative about tonight's game?
No, I'm trying to be positive.
Okay.
Because again, it's football. It's something to watch. I get these are probably going to be third stringers, but there's usually a highlight player or low light player or two that usually come out of this game that are pretty funny.
But you're just
Very
excited
entertaining.
to see the color clash, right?
Yeah, the color clash, NBC President Mike Tomlin, his debut there, his debut on Sunday Night Football as well. So with the new crew, so I'm excited to see that. I guess he did a nice that field walk they do that I think Tony,
Okay, yeah.
so Mike Tomlin I think did that with Bryce Young tonight, talking a little bit about their season, his career so far. So
that was what 90 Feet with Jay Billis was the original version of that. Like that was the first person to do that, where they'd walk end to end, and everyone. I mean, like anything in sports media, one person does it well, everyone's gonna
find a way to
steal from everybody. Yeah.
So I'm excited to see football's back. Carol again, obviously,
go ahead.
The big name players obviously again aren't going to be playing, but it's still something to talk about.
When's your first draft?
Well, I had my dynasty draft I think last Sunday. So we did. We're in our second year, so we just had to draft the rookies this time around.
Okay, full dynasty.
Yes,
full dynasty. Okay,
mm-hmm.
I have a dynasty draft as well, but it's been going 16 seasons now. But it's not. You get 3 keepers.
Oh,
so it's not dynasty. It's a keeper league. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's 16 seasons long. And actually, I'll tell you what, if you come visit my living room at any point in time, sitting on the mantle is last year's championship trophy.
Do you end up winning?
No, I didn't. I just haven't mailed it to the winner yet.
Haven't mailed it. It's last year's trophy.
It's big and it's heavy, and I moved from Albany, and it was a pain in the butt, and now it's August, so it's like, why am I going to mail it to Maryland when someone's going to have to mail it back? And the other thing is where can you go to get it engraved? I got to figure out where I can go to get a trophy engraved.
I forget. There's definitely some shops.
Because it's got the names of like all the champions, and I got to get some engraving done before I send it to the next winner.
Okay.
I'm about to just throw it out and buy a belt instead, but WWE shop belts are like $400. So no.
Yeah, I always wondered how much.
They're expensive. I mean, they got a few different ones, but yeah, the big ones are expensive.
Yeah.
Who's your squad?
Who's my
Don't act like you got to look it up. You know your squad.
Okay, I got Lamar.
If you got to look it up. But I know you know your
Lamar
squad.
Jackson, who QB right now. Running backs are Jonathan Taylor and DeAndre Swift.
Okay, question. You excited that he signed an extension today? What do you think that means?
Yeah, they're just going to feed him the ball. Let's go.
So you're happy about that?
Of course, yes.
I had Jonathan Taylor for the last 3 seasons in my league. And the way that ours works is after 3 seasons, you relinquish your rights. So he'll be back in the draft pool this year. But I was a big fan of Jonathan Taylor last year.
Yeah, had a great year. Slowed down a little bit towards the end, but obviously, again, he's Jonathan Taylor. He's going to usually put up big numbers in that Indianapolis Colts offense. Wide receiver, I have a young, intriguing wide receiver room, George Pickens and Devontae Smith. So that should be another fun year.
And all Pennsylvania wide receiver room?
Yes. Well, sort of. George Pickens, obviously, again, in Dallas.
Sorry. Well, I'm guessing by the fact that it was a dynasty league, though, that you picked him when he was a Steeler.
No, I picked him with his first year in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, he's been fun player to have. Tight end room's a little mixed bag there. My starters typically Hunter Henry. I had Pat Frymuth. He's been up and down. Who else do I have there? I had Cade Otton is in there, AJ Barner. So I have a deep bag of tight ends, a rotation to go to. The flex, usually it's Bryce Young, like QB2. So
You can have a QB at your flex?
yes. Oh, that's the super flex. Yes, we
get out of here.
we have a super flex.
Get out of here.
Didn't really do a super flex before this dynasty
Get
league.
out of here.
I didn't
How many,
create the league.
how many quarterbacks start in an NFL game? One. So, that's my point.
Listen, I get it. I don't. Again, it's not a deal breaker for me if there's a super. Would I rather it? No, I'd rather it just be a flex or just have two flexes. But it is what it is.
This is one of my favorite things about football season are these conversations right here, because there's people sitting at home right now watching this who are like,
no, number one, no. Some of them might have no idea what we're talking about.
No.
Yeah.
They all do. I guarantee you. Hold on. This is what I was going to say is that, they're sitting at home watching this saying, I don't care about Ricky's fantasy team. Why are they talking about that? But if I ran into them at Wegmans or if they sat down here right now, what do you think the number one thing that they would want to talk about is? Their fantasy team.
Their fantasy team, their football team.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like we all get mad whenever anyone, whether it's here or in the office or you're sitting, especially on a Monday if you come in after a tough loss or a Tuesday. You got one of those losses where you're winning all week and the guy you're going against has got two guys on Monday Night Football. And for most of the game, everything's good. And then in the fourth quarter, Deebo Samuel's 2 touchdowns or Bijan Robinson, Drake London, something like that. So you're sitting in the cubicle, you're sitting at work on Tuesday, and the last thing you want to talk about is football. And then so-and-so, some schmuck who knows nothing about sports at all comes in, oh, I want my fit. You want to strangle him. But at the same time, all you want to do is talk about your fantasy team. So people are sitting at home like, I don't care. If we could bring up the comments right now, it would just be like, should I sit or start this guy? Should I sit? Who do I draft in the second round? Who'd you draft first?
Who did I draft? Well,
again, I know it was last year.
I honestly, made a mistake in doing this. During this trade, I drafted, I believe, first was I think.
You know what trade you made that upset you?
Yes. I made a trade earlier this offseason.
What'd you do?
I traded Bijan for Jonathan Taylor and some draft capital. Just one first round pick.
I'm okay with that. You got Jonathan and a first. You got just
but Bijan's younger.
But here's the thing, Ricky. All that matters is who you use that first on.
Well, yeah, it was this year, and I think I used it on either. And again, the skill position players in this draft weren't great. It was either Denzel Boston or Omar Cooper.
Hey, I'm okay with Omar Cooper.
The way Denzel Boston's looking Cleveland Browns camp, though, from all the things I'm seeing, he might lead the team in touchdowns.
Yeah, I know that, but I want the Jets to be good, and they're not going to be.
Well, there's also Omar. I like Omar Cooper.
I do too. I love the pick. I love the pick. So, all right, 8:34. We gotta get another one in. Yes or no?
Yeah, probably gotta get one more.
All right, let's get one in here. Still 0-0, by the way. If you're watching on WBRE. Carson Beck is driving at the moment as the Cardinals are taking on the Carolina Panthers. 3rd and 1, as I mentioned. Watch dual screens. Make sure you're watching WBRE, and at the same time, you're right here on the 2822 Now app. Let me just say, my man Ricky is a beast. My man Ricky,
Did
right
some hustling during that.
Yeah, dude. I get it. I get it, dude. Trust me. I hope you know when you go home that your hard work and efforts are recognized.
I appreciate that.
Good.
I know they are.
Even though you called me an obscenity earlier, or you didn't call me it, you just didn't disagree in any way.
Well, again, when you're betting on the parlaying the Pro Bowl and the Royal Rumble, I think that
I
that
still
qualifies an exception.
question you because you were okay with me betting on the Royal Rumble, but not the Pro Bowl.
This is again, like, you're obviously a bigger wrestling fan, but again, I'm diehard sports fan. You are as well. I just don't like the Pro Bowl. Like, I just have a problem with the Pro Bowl.
The other night when you weren't here, me and Nate and I got a chance to get a wrestling segment in, a SummerSlam review segment in. We know how frustrated
you almost spoiled it.
Well, we also know how frustrated you get when we're talking about wrestling.
No, I mean, it's fine. I'm not.
I get
feel
it.
like wrestling's something you either love or you hate.
No, trust me, you're not the only one who gets frustrated when wrestling fans start talking about wrestling, so it's okay.
Okay.
We were talking about football though, because it is now football season. But we should take away a moment from the field and hit the mats, right, Ricky?
Yes.
It's Thursday. What does Thursday mean?
It's Thursday. That means Athlete of the Week is here.
Who are we being introduced to this Thursday?
This Thursday, we've got Madison Healy.
And what has she done?
She's a 16-year-old wrestler from Wyoming Seminary, very prestigious wrestling school around here, but won a bronze medal at the U17 World Championships. And I had a little surprise for her when she was coming home after feeling a little down from getting a bronze medal.
How long do you think it takes to go from being upset you didn't come in first to realizing, like, all right, you know what, I'm still the third? Because I get it. I totally get it. She didn't go over there to finish third. She went over there to win.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you're the third best 15-year-old in the world.
Yeah. Outstanding. Amazing work ethic. And she came in third the year before as well. I think that's why she
probably.
Yeah, I think that's what she wanted to.
I get that. I understand that. So, all right, let's meet Madison Healy.
Okay.
That did not work. It's okay. We're not worried about it.
Okay. I think it should be good now.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Maybe it is just not finished uploading.
All right.
So let's give me a second here.
Don't worry. I got you, Ricky.
Okay.
This is the joys of live television.
Got it. Let me see. Yes, she was practicing, I think, with an all boys.
Ricky, if you would like me to fill while you're actually doing work, I can do that. That is okay. Don't stress. I got you, folks. This is why live TV is fun. Okay, you know what? You trust the process. You go with it in the minute. Not everything is going to work out perfectly. Technical errors happen. You can be like Chris Berman and who was the other one? The F it, I'll do it live. Bill O'Reilly, yes. You could be like that. You can be upset. Or you could just roll with the punches. And you know what? We just figure it out. Ricky got a chance to meet Madison, so if we can't get the camera to work, we discuss her. We talk to her. You know what? We're going to bring Madison in maybe one day and have a conversation face to face. We'll do that with all of our athletes of the week. But hopefully next time we hit this transition button, things will work. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed.
Yes. And here is Madison Healy.
It's all right.
I just don't understand what's going on with it.
It's all right. We don't have what we got up here. We got Drew Brees talking with somebody. Drew Brees' hairline is looking good. I got to go figure out where he went. He went to Turkey, I'm guessing. I got to go to there. Get that done.
16-year-old.
I hear some sound.
Got it. Yeah, that was from. Okay, let me
You're good, Ricky. You're good, man. All right, so if people don't realize or if people don't understand at this point in time, let us break it down for you. We are in the midst of a transition. We are in the midst of an upgrade. We are in the midst of taking 28-22 Sports Night to the next level. And when that happens, there's some technical difficulties in the way. We got new cameras coming in. We're working a new operating system. We're going to go ahead and, like I said, we're going to be out on the road. We're going to be doing some different things. So the thing that I'm going to ask from all of our amazing viewers is just some patience. And to, as we say, trust the process. Because did the process work because you guys got LeBron?
Well, the process is over. So
the process is not over if Joel Embiid's still on the team.
No, the process is when you, at least in a process is when you take something bad and you upgrade it, to a respectable. They have been at a respectable level for.
Okay, all right, we're taking a break.
7 years.
We're taking a break here because we are going to continue this conversation. Madison Healy, I promise you, we are going to get to you. If it's not tonight, we will get this figured out and get you on. But we're going to take a break because we're transitioning. Yes, Jaylen Brown, press conference, everything like that. But I need to know what Ricky is about to say, and we're going to keep you waiting because it's called Time Spent Listening. Right here. I'm going to get burned on a last-second field goal.
Yeah.
I got Cardinals plus 1.5. And I took the under, which was 34.5. And I know what's going to happen is I'll get burned on a last-second field goal on the over. Every time. Every time.
Vegas is always watching.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yep.
I know. I'm getting distracted by Kenny Pickett.
Got him staying in the pocket, going through his progressions. Wish he did that in Pittsburgh.
I was gonna say, what were your feelings when they drafted Pickett? Were you
I did not. I was on a student radio show in Temple, and two of the people that I work with closely and I have great admiration for. One of them I think he jinxed it. He emphasized he wanted Pittsburgh to draft Kenny Pickett. I was fervently against it. There's a reason this guy played 6 years in college, including I think one of those years at Temple University. But I didn't.
Am I bringing back bad memories?
Yes, because this guy's one of the greatest preseason QBs I think I've ever seen. He had everyone fooled because even I'm like, you know what, this dude might be able to play. He had one heck of a preseason, 2 years straight. I don't think he threw an interception. And then the second regular season would come, and he didn't start the first one. The second regular season would come. He started week 1 and just looked lost. To be fair, didn't have a great offensive coordinator, but I did not want any part of that QB draft class was terrible.
All right. Go ahead.
If there was one guy I wanted them to take, it was Malik Willis because he at least had the physical traits and upside. Kenny Pickett was a 6th-year QB at Pitt, and I get it was I think they drafted him because it was a feel-good story. Personally.
Next time you're going to do that, just make sure you ISO yourself. Take the ball and run with it. In fact, actually, what were you about to say? Because I said, did the process work? You have LeBron. You're predicted to be one of the top 10 or top teams in the East. Joel Embiid is still there. Does the process end with Joel Embiid? Or is the process? Oh, he's already getting himself ready to go. Just go.
Again, I don't have a problem with the Sixers on this issue. I just wanted a clear, definitive answer on when the process ended. And in my opinion, the process ended like not long after they got Jimmy Butler. Was it?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I personally think that is when the process. I think that's when the process ended. But again, that's here nor there, but for some, I don't know why people think the process is not still going on. The Sixers have been a respectable team for the last, 6-7 years.
Yeah, longer than that.
Somewhere around there. But in my opinion, the process is dead. It's been dead. The Sixers, they got Maxey, they got Embiid. Like the process to me was when they were throwing out those random guys. When they drafted 3 straight centers, Embiid, Okafor, New Orleans, they had Drew Holiday. They had Ilyasova. They had a bunch of other guys in that rotation.
So what you're saying, the process to you was the rebuild. Once you guys became a respectable team and once Embiid won an MVP, more or less, the process was over?
Absolutely.
So what is this? The second part? The rebuild?
I don't
the
think
Kings
it's a rebuild.
coming?
I just think they've been stuck in an area where they just haven't been able to get over the hump. They're stuck, I guess, in purgatory, I guess. But again, now you have the expectation of actually winning. Not that you didn't have it before.
Yeah, there's high expectations now.
But again, now they've just been stuck with injury bug, aging players, bad contracts. But now you've got Jaylen Brown, you got Maxey, LeBron. Process is long overdue, long dead. And Jaylen Brown, one of those guys, had their opening press conference today.
It's all right. We'll get to him tomorrow because I want to get to Healy. Madison. I would like to get to Madison if we get to anybody.
That's fair.
But no, I mean, keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate the fact that you are giving us a perspective into the process that I don't think a lot of people have taken into account. I think a lot of people believe that, the process continued through, Embiid's MVP season and everything of that nature.
His nickname can be the process because he was the big part of it. Like, I'm fine with that. But, like, as a whole, no, the process has been dead. The process, R.I.P. Sam Hinkie. He's
not dead.
I know, but he took the fall for that. He was the fall guy for that, and they basically forced him out. I think the NBA actually forced him out for doing that. But yeah, the process is over.
Well, I think it was something to do with burner accounts. And,
oh, yes. Was that him?
Yeah, that was him.
Oh, I thought that was someone else. I could be wrong.
I thought that was Hinkie.
Maybe I'm wrong.
But I know it was the Sixers in general with the.
That was Brian Colangelo.
Okay, Colangelo.
Yes,
but it was the Sixers.
Yes, because I think he was the successor to Sam Hinkie.
Yes,
that's the guy they planted in there. And
because the Colangelo family with Jerry Colangelo was, it was going to bring fundamentals and stability and a foundation.
Anything but.
Yeah.
So yes, Sam Hinkie. I know there's some Sam Hinkie defenders out there that didn't think he should have been forced out, but fortunately he was.
All right, let me ask you another quick question here. We know it's the Hall of Fame game. These dudes aren't going to make the team. Some of them.
Most of them won't.
Yeah. But you're sitting here and we're watching on mute, but it's still doesn't it still look beautiful?
Oh yeah, it still does. Again, that's my favorite sport. I'm football 24/7, 365 days a year. So yes, any type of football, no matter how bad the product may be on the first game of the season with the
here's
Carson Beck.
Listen, there's been some bad regular season games.
I know there have, but
but I'm saying with the broadcast and the Peacock and Chris Collinsworth sliding in and everything like that, does it feel any different? It doesn't feel to me right now. Normally, I'm like, it's the Hall of Fame game. No, this feels like football. This feels real.
No, it does. It's here, and I'm extremely excited.
All right, let's meet Madison Healy before we get out of here tonight.
Madison
yes,
Healy.
And we apologize to Madison as well as we're trying to learn how to operate our engine. Oh my God!
Oh, it was a nice catch.
And he got
I don't
drilled
know who he is, but
too. Dude got drilled. All right, Madison. I'm sorry, football keeps taking over. Okay, Madison Healy, our 28-22 athlete of the week, and from what I hear, a possible future hopeful Olympian.
16-year-old Madison Healy returned home to a hero's welcome after earning her second straight bronze medal in the U17 Girls Wrestling World Championships.
It was just so much fun kind of enjoying the whole process of traveling overseas and being able to compete for the United States of America. And I just enjoyed the whole trip.
The Wyoming Seminary junior traveled over 5,800 miles to Baku, Azerbaijan, having to adjust to a whole new lifestyle.
Easier said than done, right, though? You're traveling across the world. About 27 hours of travel time, right? So that's the first mission you have to get across, and then get there, acclimate, get used to the time change. It was an 8-hour time difference.
After qualifying for championships in April by winning nationals, Madison got right to work.
It's like a training camp, basically. About a month out, I start a whole diet plan, Pilates 5 a.m., about 2 practices a day. and then more Pilates, hot yoga.
That type of work ethic and dedication is no surprise to our head coach, Will Weber, who has been there for the entirety of Healy's journey.
Boys and girls, probably second to none. One of the hardest workers I've been around, and that's why she gets the results that she gets, for sure.
Despite not getting the results she wanted, the surprise waiting for her when she got home made it all worth it.
It meant a lot, honestly, even though I was a little down after. I didn't even know people like in the borough, Luzerne borough, kind of knew me like that or even knew that I was out there, so it was really a nice gesture.
Healy still has a high bar for next year, though.
The next big thing, obviously, a world champ next time.
Healy will continue wrestling her junior season at Wyoming Seminary while being recruited by Division I schools. Reporting for 2822 Sports, I'm Ricky Turner.
Good for her, man. Hot yoga at 5 a.m., Pilates 3 times a day. I barely can do a mile on the treadmill. Like, to be young and listen, I can't say athletic again because I've never been to that level. But congratulations, Madison, and we are all very, very proud of you here in the NEPA and looking forward to hopefully seeing you represent the red, white, and blue many, many more times.
Yeah, she talked a little about that. She said, I actually asked her, you're obviously not just representing NEPA, you're not just representing Wyoming Seminary, you're representing your school. You're representing the country, yes. Yeah. And she, said it was just an honor to have that flag wrapped around her, getting that bronze medal placed over her head. And it was a really special moment. And I mean, yeah, she's certainly on the way up. Let's put it that way. She's already told me she has some Division I schools looking at her. I didn't ask her much more than that. And
come on, Ricky, you gotta dig deep.
Where's
the follow up?
Some athletes for some reason they get funny when they ask them about what schools are looking at them because they don't want it.
Yeah, because those schools are dropping off bags of money like they're Ricky. You've never seen Blue Chips. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
you got me there.
We are part of this rebrand and expansion is going to be the Ricky Turner movie night, where you watch old sports movies so you can pick up on my references.
Got it.
Go home tonight and
we'll have to be up early tomorrow.
Oh yeah, never mind. Oh God, we do. I know. Football.
I know. Up early Monday. Yeah, up early Monday too.
You want to get out of here early then tonight? Do you need to get out of here early tonight?
Well, no, because I don't have to make up an hour
on a Friday, and you don't want to do that either, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get out of here though tonight, right?
Yeah, we got about like 3. What do we got? 3?
No, we keep getting cut off at the end. We got to start getting out earlier than that.
You know what? That does make sense. Yes. So I'm not sure what exactly.
I'm not either. So let's try it now and we'll see what happens. So we apologize to anybody if you get a couple of seconds of dead air, but we're gonna try to figure out these transitions as what's up after us on the air with Allison, or on the runway or whatever, on the red carpet with Allison. She's gonna kill me.
Let me see what's on the CTV schedule just to make sure.
What's about to cut us off?
What's about it's usually
Gianna Bolo?
It's usually Bolo, but let me double check. Let me find out. No, it's Rose Daniels, the Power. I think it's one of our local. Spilling the Tea with Tamanique.
Well, that's up next, and hopefully hasn't cut us off yet. We're back tomorrow, 2822 Sports Night. Thank you for joining us.